everyone? KJ here, coming at you with part 2 of the Hajime Ippo Catch Up Reviews. This video, we're going to be going through chapters 1207 to 1214. So let's get right into it. So we have round 1207 titled Inside the Futon. So this chapter was really nice. You know, Kumi goes to see Ippo, and in doing so, we got some funny moments in this chapter. We also got the flashback of Mashiba telling Kumi about Ippo's loss, which was also great. And I also enjoyed Kumi and Ippo's mom's interaction. And I can definitely agree with Ippo's mom in the sense that, you know, just because it's not boxing, that doesn't mean Ippo's not going to, you know, go and try something else and try to use his time to do other stuff out in, you know, world, into society and stuff. So I gave the chapter a 4.5 out of 5. Next up, we have Tree Leaves, which is one of my favorite chapters so far. Really enjoyed it. So while walking Kumi home, Kumi gives Ippo info for a doctor who could help him, and which is great, you know, especially with the whole like punching thing going on. And we had another close moment between Ippo and Kumi, but of course, we already know, not really going to escalate anywhere, and if it does, I'm definitely going to be happy. Excuse me. So the doctor checked Ippo, and you know, he said he's healthy, and after that, Ippo told everyone in the gym he's retiring, so he won't take any more risks with blows to the head. And so while it sucks that he's retiring, you know, like I said previously, you know, I'm happy he's going to be doing something with his life. It may not be boxing, but at least it's going to be something. So I'm happy he's going to be productive in some sort of way, some sort of fashion, you know. And the chapter ended with Ippo grabbing leaves, which is really cool, and of course because it ties back to the beginning of the series, which his main like assignment was to see how many leaves he can grab. So really enjoy that. That's why this rating for this chapter was a 5 out of 5. So moving on, we have round 1209 titled Flashback. So this chapter was really cool. So through some discussion between Kamigawa and Yagi, we found out that Ippo was probably at the entrance for Punch Drunk Syndrome, which is definitely really crazy. Definitely happy that he kind of stopped where he did, because I know that there were many times throughout this manga that we thought that Ippo, well, just the entire series in general, that we might have thought Ippo was punch drunk. So I'm happy that, you know, he's not there yet, but of course he's at the entrance, so we definitely need to take it careful. We definitely need to take it slow. And this chapter also had a little Easter egg from Ishida no Joe, which was cool. And I will be watching that series soon. Just have had a lot of other stuff that I've been doing, you know, like I said, making videos again, because I'm now I can make YouTube videos again. I'm watching other anime and stuff like that, but it will definitely soon. And the dialogue between the other 4 boxers was really cool too. The end of this chapter was really awesome, as it had all of Ippo's boxing experiences as leaves, which was really done well. And then it gave that little box at the end, which showed like his name, that he's retired, how many matches he's had, KOs, wins, losses, all that awesome stuff. And I really enjoyed that too. So that's why I gave this chapter a 4 out of 5. Next up, we have round 1210, After Leaving the Ring. So the chapter was actually really quick. And like I said before, that's the thing about Hajime Ippo. It's so quick. Like the chapters that we've been getting so far are just so quick. And we don't get a lot, you know, but we do get great stuff, but it's not a whole lot. So after getting another quick win, Imai Kyosuke says that he wanted to fight Ippo. Of course, though, we know he's retired, but in Imai versus Ippo fight, Jesus Christ, that would have been amazing. And after that, it's just Itagaki leaving the venue for the match and thinking about Ippo. So yeah, like I give this chapter 3.5 out of 5 because, like, for me, just not much really happened in it. Not a lot really struck out to me other than the stuff I just said. You know, with that, it's like, with chapters like a lot of Hajime Ippo chapters, like you can't, if something doesn't stick out to you, I'm not going to talk about it in a way that, you know, like if it's not important to me, if it doesn't stick out to me, I don't really have any reason to talk about it in the video. But if I did miss something that you think is important, definitely let me know in the comments below. Next up, we have round 1211 titled Pro. So I enjoy the chapter. I like the comparison between Imai and Itagaki. It was cool to see Ippo helping out Umezawa with his manga as well. Oh, sorry for the camera. But it was a little awkward. It got a little awkward when Umezawa started getting upset because he really wanted Ippo to be successful at boxing. And of course, Ippo had that little face that he did. He was just sitting there. And the chapter also revealed that Itagaki quit working at Ippo's family business. And in other news, it was actually cool to see Ippo appreciate the simple things, but of course, he'll always hang on to those boxing roots. Things also got a little intense when Mari ran into Ippo and Kumi when they were, you know, hanging out and stuff like that. So I wonder what'll happen next. It was definitely a funny moment though. Yeah, well, I gave this chapter a 5 out of 5. So next up, we have round 1212 titled I'll Take Care of Him. So this chapter was nice. The dialogue between Kumi and Mari was really good. Of course, it was funny, but it was also, like I said, I enjoyed it as well. And of course, another romantic moment between Ippo and Kumi. Nothing happens as usual. We all know how it is. And then Kumi also has to deal with Nanako, because Ippo, his mom, Kumi, and Nanako are all eating dinner at Ippo's house. So things are getting crazy between the two girls. So I wonder if it'll escalate any further. You know, it's just like anytime it's like you put two people that have a good relationship, two females that have a good relationship with Ippo in the same room, things always get kind of funny and crazy. So it leads off to just an enjoyable experience, or just a funny experience, really. So I give the chapter a 4 out of 5. So next up we have 12-13 with pride. So this chapter was great, you know, because on one hand you have Nanako, who loves praising Ippo and his skills and achievements, but on the other hand you have Kumi, who gets scary whenever boxing is brought up around Ippo because of everything that just happened. You know, she doesn't want him to keep risking himself, like risking just hurting himself anymore. So I can definitely get what she's saying, but I'll talk about that in just a sec. But the clash between the two girls was really interesting. Well, not interesting, actually just really cool and funny and stuff. I also enjoyed Ippo's little speech. But here's what I was talking about earlier about Kumi. So in my opinion, you know, while I can understand Kumi's stance on the situation with her not wanting Ippo to continue getting hurt and all with boxing, I think she needs to step back a little bit because this is his activities, this is his things that he wants to do. So, you know, you can't be so controlling, you know. So Shinoda also asked Ippo to put him a second, which could be really interesting. So just hope Kumi doesn't mess it up. So I gave the chapter a 5 out of 5. And last but not least, we have round 12 of 14 titled Angel and Demon. So this chapter was good. Although we didn't get a clear answer as to whether Ippo will become a second or not, you know, this chapter had some other good stuff. We got some funny moments between Shinoda. We got some funny moments with Shinoda because of his fears of women's criticism. Kamigawa also got hospitalized because of a cold, so I hope he's alright. And I'm really looking forward to if Ippo will become a second or not, especially because it will allow us to see the other boxers again. Who knows? He might even help them improve. So gave the chapter a 4 out of 5. So that's pretty much it for this video. This was again part 2 of the Hajime Ippo recaps or catch-up reviews. So part 3 will be going over the rest of this stuff and catching up to the rest of it. So let me know your thoughts on any of these chapters in the comments below. What you liked, what you didn't like, what stood out to you. If you think I missed something, just pretty much anything if you want to talk about it, anything in general or whatever. So yeah, but thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And regardless if you're a new or returning subscriber, be sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my uploads. But till next time, I'll see y'all later.